This is what all this video is going to be, is me telling the cat not to touch stuff. Hey everyone, it's Amber. So I know it's been a while since I've posted on this channel, but I have some awesome news, and I wanted to let you guys know and kind of let you know what this channel is gonna be more about. I finished school. I got my bachelor's degree in elementary education, and I am going to be a teacher now. I just got hired for my first job as a 5th grade teacher. Sorry, I got the kitties in here with me. As a 5th grade teacher at the school I had been working at for the past 3 years as a paraprofessional. And so I'm super excited. I'm going to be kind of team teaching with 3 other teachers. We're going to rotate through some of our lessons. My main focus is going to be science. I also will be teaching math, and I get to teach drama or theater arts to my kids as well, which is so exciting. So this channel is kind of morph more into a channel about being a first-year teacher. And I know there are other channels out there for being a first-year teacher, but I have a little bit of a different journey because I'm a little older than most first-year teachers. So things are a little different for me, and I have been working in the schools for a while. But I keep saying a lot, don't I? That's okay. I have to show you this awesome shirt that my host teacher got me from Student Teaching. It says "Teaching is a walk in the park." It's Jurassic Park. So I wanted to show you some of the books that I have gotten. The first set of books I got is from my actual host teacher. Her name is Ashley, and she was an amazing host teacher. I got to student teach with 1st graders at a school in our local district, and it was awesome. Because of COVID-19, it was cut short, but I was still able to get the amount of hours I needed, and I graduated. So let me show you the books I got from her. She actually went through her entire library one of the days I was there. She spent a lot of time organizing because I was doing a lot of the teaching, which is great. It was perfect for her. So she was going through her books, and she got rid of a ton. So I want to show you guys some of the ones that I got. One I'm really excited about now that I'm going to be teaching science. It's a children's atlas of the night sky. And it's really cool because there are different sections, if I can find one, that have overlays. So like right here, this is like the night sky. And then there's an overlay of a constellation. Let's see, I think it goes this way. Yeah, of Canis Major. So it's got overlays so the kids can see the stars, but then they can see what they're supposed to represent. So it's really cool. I'm really excited about that one. And then, let's see. We've got, and I'm teaching 5th grade. So some of these are for lower reading levels, but that's okay. Because I anticipate we're going to have lower reading levels as well as upper reading levels. You usually have a mix in a classroom. So this is called Oops Pounce Quick Run. Spooky Rhymes and Riddles. The 12 Dogs of Christmas. And What Are You So Grumpy About? This one's fun. It's kind of got cool illustrations. Oh, of course, the one I opened to is underwear. But it's got different illustrations and then different writing, so the kids can kind of get exposed to different writing styles in there. Also, No More Homework, No More Tests, Kids' Favorite Funny School Poems. Just a book of poems. Oh How Waffle, Riddles You Can Eat. I'm Coming to Get You by Tony Ross. That's just a fun one about a monster. My host teacher's theme in her classroom used to be monsters, so she has a lot of monster books. Who Took the Cookies from the Cookie Jar? And I think, is this the one that, yes, it's got the song at the beginning. So you can go through and read the book and do the song with the book, which is kind of fun. The Bookworm's Feast, a potluck of poems. I'm trying really hard with my students. I really want to foster a love of reading because I love to read. My entire life, that's one of the things I've done so much of. I started reading young, and I started reading big books really young. So I want to make sure that the students have a big variety of books to choose from. Shh, don't yell at me, kitty. Some of these, you're going to see stickers on them in a second, because I leveled them for AR, which is the reading program we use to check on kids. So some of you're gonna see stickers on. Some I couldn't find in AR, so they don't have a level on them, like After School Monster, and I have 2 copies of this one. Noisy Poems for a Busy Day. Spooky Rhymes and Riddles. Oh, excuse me, I've got the hiccups. The Berenstain Bears Grow It, or the Berenstain Bears Grow It, depending on who you are. Miles of Smiles, Kids Pick the Funniest Poems, book number 3. So these are our more funny poems. And they're just really easy ones to read too. A little book from Scholastic about the solar system. I have Eric Carle's Treasury of Classic Stories for Children by Aesop, Hans Christian Andersen, and the Brothers Grimm, selected, retold, and illustrated by Eric Carle. So, see the stories, and he did illustrations on them too, which is awesome. You don't often see, it's rare that you see an author who is illustrating as well, as far as I know. In my humble experience, usually they don't do both. Just a puzzle book, Can You See What I See? So it's got a list of things on the side that they need to find in the picture. These are fun and also confusing for some kids. So that is my stack of ones that don't have levels. I think it's a lot of them because they are like poetry books. They don't really level poetry books because kids take tests, like AR tests, and they earn points. So they have goals to get a certain amount of points each year. What? Why are you yelling? Huh? What? Yes, this whole video is going to be me talking to the cat. So as I go through these, just be aware that some of them have a stick. Well, these ones should all have a sticker on them with a level. This one is There's a Hole in My Pocket, and it also is based on the song. And I don't think this one actually has the song in it. No, this one doesn't have the song in it. It's just a picture book. The Magic School Bus, Lost in the Snow. Magic School Bus is fun. Teach Us, Amelia Bedelia. I remember the Amelia Bedelia books, but I don't remember this one. And look at how old this one. Look at the copyright date on this one. Let's see. Does it have a copyright date on this one? Let's see. Scholastic. 1977 on this one. It's older than I am by a few years. Here's Cookies Week. It's about a kitty. A Pet for Fly Guy. And Fly Guy is really popular, especially in the younger grades. I don't know if the 5th graders are going to be as excited about this, but it's a fun book. And so I'll have buckets of picture books in my classroom. I have Christmas Mice, and this one actually is right on it. It's a leveled reader. It tells you what level it is. That one is fun. 26 Pirates, which is an alphabet book. So it goes through, and each one there's a name of the pirate, and they're based on the alphabet. So this is kind of a fun one for little boys, especially. You know, they like pirates. I like pirates too. This is Llama Llama and the Bully Goat. We use this when we talk about bullying, because we know, we will. I'm sure we will at least more than once this year. I have Triplet Trouble and the Field Day Disaster. The Littles. Oh, I love The Littles. I don't know if any of you remember watching like the TV series when you were younger of the Littles, or I think there was a movie actually of the Littles, and it was The Borrowers that there was a TV show. But The Littles, and this is The Littles Go on a Hike. I have The Book Report from the Black Lagoon. It says this book report won't feel like homework. These are fun because they have little comics included in them, and the kids like those. Another Triplet Trouble and the Class Trip. I have Hoodwinked, which is a fun book. Look at that illustration. Look how fun that is. Because I am so excited to go into teaching. This is where I need to be for me. It just is. I have Owl Babies. Look at this. Those are illustrated owls. Look at this fun little book. Oh, so fun. Baby owls. Bedhead. a Clifford book, The Snow Dog. Clifford's always fun, and this is another, I thought this one was already leveled, but it's not. But it's leveled, but for me. I gotta uncover his face. This is Hughley's Snow Day, the Monster Under the Bed storybook. Look at how cute that is. Got the Wish Tree. This will be a fun one too. Look at that. Look how fun that is. This one makes me laugh. Porkenstein. And look at that. Isn't that just fun? This is so fun. Let's see. Let's see. 5 Creepy Creatures. Oh. 5 Creepy Creatures. And a lot of these ones for the younger grades have a lot of illustrations in them. And then there's The Gym Teacher from the Black Lagoon, which is fun. Miss Malarkey Doesn't Live in Room 10. I got a couple Miss Malarkey books in here. Those are fun. I just keep saying the word fun over and over and over, don't I? Because they're fun. Cat's Pajamas. And this is another little, they're all kind of picture books. So I'll have a selection of picture books for my kids. This is probably almost all the picture books I'm going to have. I don't know if I'm going to have more or not. I'll probably have more chapter books because in 5th grade they should be ready for chapter books. Most of them will be. Imogen's Antlers. Look at those antlers on her head that she has grown. Look at that picture of her helping her mom dry the towels. Just fun. It's a Reading Rainbow featured selection and a Parents' Choice Award book for literature. Maybe I'll read that one with them. I have If You Take a Mouse to the Movies. I remember reading If You Give a Mouse a Cookie. I think I still have that in a box somewhere. But this is If You Take a Mouse to the Movies. Bad Kitty. Which I have kitties, and I probably said Bad Kitty to them as well. But it's an alphabet book. So those are fun too. Because I'm sure I'll have kids that are at lower levels that need some of these things to remember. I have Secret Pizza Party. Look at, this is If He Only Knew How to Ask Politely. Look at him, he's chasing away the raccoon. Oh, on the back it says, wanted for pizza theft, reward 1 free pie, no topping. That's funny. The Very Worst Monster. Mostly Monsterly. Look at those illustrations. So fun. Spike in the City. The Ghost Eye Tree. Hi, Katya. If you see a tail, it's her. Row, Row, Row Your Boat. Also based on the song. And this is a leveled reader, and it tells you how to do it leveled, which is nice. Sometimes it's good to know the best way to work with the books. And She'll Be Coming Around the Mountain, also a leveled reader. I have Isabella, or My Name Is Not Isabella. Not Isabella's not my name. And on the back it just says, just how big can a little girl dream? How cute she is. Do not touch that, kitty. Go away. Giggle, giggle, quack, quack. Click, clack, moo, Cows That Type. Are these by the same author? They are by the same author. Look at that. That would explain why they are the same level. Don't touch. Spookier Than a Ghost. And it's a kitty cat, I think, on there. Yeah, look, it's a kitty cat with jack-o'-lantern. More Parts by Ted Arnold. I haven't read this one yet, but look at that picture. That says it all about this book. It's so fun. Curious George, Haunted Halloween. A World Full of Monsters. One of the first ones I leveled. Big sticker. Look at those monsters in there. Look at that and that. There's monsters in this world. And on the back. Then I have a big stack of little chapter books. I have Cam Jansen and the School Play Mystery. Tales of a Fourth Grade Nothing. This is a classic book. Stanley, Flat Again. I know a lot of people love Flat Stanley. Here's another, The Littles to the Rescue. And The Littles Go to School. I've got Horrible Harry Goes to Sea. Ooh, I'm going to read this one. It's a Magic Treehouse one. It's a haunted castle on Hallows Eve. If you don't know this about me, Halloween is my favorite. It's my favorite holiday ever. There's another Magic Treehouse. It is Stage Fright on a Summer Night, which is another one I'm going to read because, hello, theater. We've got Christmas in Camelot. It's another Magic Treehouse. Then we have a Jigsaw Jones mystery. The Case of the Missing Falcon. I'm making weird faces, aren't I? Another Jigsaw Jones mystery. The Case of the $1 Million Mystery. I don't mean to put the stickers right over people's face, but I may take all the stickers off, but I was trying to make it a little easier. I got a couple Roald Dahl books. He wrote Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and the BFG and James and the Giant Peach. This is The Magic Finger. That'll be an interesting one. Are you chewing on my stuff? Stop chewing on my stuff. Okay, some more picture books in this group. I have Peanut Butter and Homework Sandwiches. Or sandwiches, not sandwiches. I speak English real good. And I'm going to be a teacher. I speak English real good. Okay, Testing Miss Malarkey. I actually read through about half of this one. It's about like state testing. And I think I might read this to my kids before we do our state testing this year. To talk about how their testing kind of tests me. Never Ride Your Elephant to School. Which you should know that, right? Never ride your elephant to school. I have Miss Mary Mack. Tacky's Christmas, about some penguins, or penguins. If you know what I'm talking about, you're awesome. This one my husband Dave was excited about. It is The Music Teacher from the Black Lagoon. And then I have The Librarian from the Black Lagoon. A Mink, a Fink, a Skating Rink. That's a good alliteration one. Tacky Locks and the Three Bears. Lily's Purple Plastic Purse. Sorry, I saw my cat leap over the other cat. Blabbermouths. Halloween Pie. And look, that's a vampire right there and a ghost. And I think Frankenstein. I think that's supposed to be Igor cutting it up. That's funny. That's so funny. No. And Corduroy, which is a classic book. Molly, move. Jeez, Corduroy. This one's been around forever. One Halloween Night. Some more chapter books. Wishes, Kisses, and Pigs. Another Roald Dahl. This is SEO Trot. I've never read this one. It's about making a tortoise grow faster, I guess. Let's see, Magic School Bus, The Giant Germ. The Adventures of the Bailey School Kids, Frankenstein Doesn't Slam Hockey Pucks. Another Roald Dahl, The Twits. I started reading this one. The Spiderwick Chronicles, which is an awesome book. Best Friend Emma. Let's see. Just a few more in here to show you. Some of these are, they're kind of going in reading level order, if you haven't noticed. I've got Zatcat. Elephant Baby, The Story of Little Timbo. What If You Had Animal Teeth? Frankenstein Makes a Sandwich and Other Stories You're Sure to Like because they're all about monsters and some of them are also about food. You like food, don't you? Well, all right then. That's the whole title, which is so fun. So cute. Garfield's Christmas Tales. Christmas Tapestry. The Bremen Town Musicians. This one is a classic. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. Three Young Pilgrims. Ghosts of the 20th Century. My Father's Dragon, which, you guys see the picture. There you go. Let's see. Huh. The animals that have captured a lazy dragon. That'll be fun. Little Legends, The Story Tree. And yet again, I put this in front of someone's face. Okay. The Dinosaurs of Waterhouse Hawkins. Now, look at this one is so cool inside. Look at this. This is just a fun book. Let's see. Look at that illustration. You're so cool. I have Horse Stories from Highlights, Storm's Fury. I know a couple students who really like horse books. And then Stuart Little, which is another just classic. So these, like I said, are from my host teacher. Like, she let me pick them out. So thank you, Ashley, for these books. Let me put these out of the way so I can show you my other ones as I scare my cat. Hey, don't chew on that. And then I actually put on some local Facebook groups a couple posts asking for people who would be willing to donate books to my classroom. Since it's my first year, I don't have a lot of things for my classroom yet. So I asked for books because, like I said, I really want to foster literacy in my students. I want them to love reading. So I've had a few people respond. So I actually got my first set of books from someone last night, and I really appreciate it. It's just a local guy who lives around here. He brought me a box of books. Now, some of these are going to be above my students' level, so they probably won't end up in my classroom just because you can see Molly behind me. Just because they're just too much for them. Like these Walking Dead books, which are awesome books, but they're probably above 5th grade level. They're probably above high school level, really. And these are actually the same book, I think. I don't know. Yeah. They're The Walking Dead, and they are The Fall of the Governor, and they're both part 1. So, yeah, 2 copies of the same book. There is this book. Now, some of these, if you know anything about some of these, if they would be kid appropriate, let me know, because I'm not sure. This is The Extraordinary Adventures of Alfred Kropp. This looks kind of like it would be a good one for young men, maybe. But the unforgettable new hero who saves the world by accident. So it might be a fun one for those young men. Let's see. Also, we've got Harry Potter Year 1, Year 2, Year 3, and Year 5. Also, Don Quixote, which is definitely above 5th grade reading level, but it is a very good book. So it may end up in my husband's library for some of his high schoolers to look at because it's appropriate for them. We have the first book for the 11 Thumps series, 11 Thumps and the Gateway to Foo, which I'm reading this book right now. Not this copy, I actually have a copy of it. It's a good book. Mage Against the Machine. Now, I think this is a magic book, but I don't know. I've got to look through it a little bit and see if it's appropriate for them. I am not sure on this one yet. And he wasn't sure either on some of these ones, what age they'd be appropriate for. So we're going to go through them. This one looks exciting, though. Wings of Fire Legends. Dark Stalker. Doesn't that look cool? The dragons. But I will say that in my classroom, anything that has a book cover, it's going to be taken off before it's put in my classroom because I know how students are. Things get destroyed. So we have a couple of Star Wars books. This is Star Wars Volume 1, Heir to the Empire. This is a classic old school one. I say this is an 80s book. Oh, no. When was this one? 90s? Copyright 1991 on this book, so it's still pretty old. And then Star Wars The Last Jedi. Right here. And that, to me, that kind of looks like, oh, what's his name? Anakin. Kind of looks like Anakin from the movies, from episodes 1, 2, and 3. So let me see when this one came out. This was published in 2013, so before the movie The Last Jedi. Then we have a DJ McHale book called Silo. Well, it's got a great little blurb on the front that says, absolutely unputdownable, more exciting than an Xbox and a roller coaster combined. So I don't know. So, oh, this is part of a, oh, this is book 1 of a series. On the back it says, don't miss the Silo Chronicles #2, Storm. So I gotta look and see too if this is kid appropriate. I'm not sure. And he gave me one more that my husband and I are pretty sure is not 5th grade appropriate. The Born Objective, which that's okay. Still a good book for adults. But thank you so much, Ryan. His name is Ryan, for these books. My students are going to love these books. Oh, a cat hit the tripod. So, because I'm transitioning the channel to more about my teaching, you're going to see, I'm going to try to do some more blogs about what I'm doing. I met with my team today. We discussed what I'm going to be doing, kind of how we're going to be set up. And I'm going to have kind of an interesting time my first couple of years teaching, because we have a large group of students. They had a large 4th grade, so they had an extra teacher for 4th grade, and that teacher actually came up to the middle school. So we have 4 teachers again. Normally there's just 3. There's usually enough kids for 3 teachers. So I am actually the 4th teacher. So what's going to happen for me is I am going to move on to the 6th grade after this year. So I'll be doing 5th grade this year and then move on to the 6th grade. And I probably will have, well, I'm going to push for different students. It's better for them and for me to have a little bit of variety, have a different teacher. So I'm going to have an interesting experience doing 5th grade and then 6th grade, which I'm excited about, but a little nervous. So I'm going to let you guys know, I will be putting, I do have an Amazon wish list for my classroom since I have a new classroom. A lot of it on there is books, but there are some other things that would help organize my classroom. So I'm going to put that in the description box down below if you want to help. You don't, oh, watch out, Katya. You don't have to feel obligated though. But if you want to help out a first-year teacher, help me build my classroom, that would be great. If not, that's totally fine. I will be putting on hopefully new videos every couple days with what's going on. Next week I have some training, and I will hopefully have some more books to show off, because I have 3 or 4 more people, maybe even 5 or 6, that are going to have some books for me. So as I get new hauls, I will show you guys what I got, and I will make sure I let you know who I got it from so I can say thank you. But thank you for joining me today for this just different video, for something different. And I hope that you'll come back and watch my journey as a first-year teacher and a second-year teacher, just to see how things go. So thanks so much for joining me, guys. I'll see you guys later. Bye.